Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, a broken traffic pole at the site of a deadly crash in Richland. New information just in on the morning commute that turned tragic in Richland. Plus, a Kennewick house fire breaks out while police and paramedics are already at the scene. The unusual circumstances that ended with a home uninhabitable. And new details in the deadly Pasco crash north of the Blue Bridge. What the coroner confirms played a role.
And from the Kittitas Valley to the Columbia Basin, we saw cloudy skies today, gusty winds. How much longer are those winds going to be staying around? I'll have all those answers as the news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us here for Apple Valley News Now live at 5. I'm Wendy Redman. Austin is anchoring Good Morning Northwest. Let's begin with a check-in with Stacy Lee in our weather center on this first alert weather day as gusty winds enter the region. Stacy.
Yeah, it is. It's been very windy today. We saw some clouds roll through as well. That was the little system that pushed through. It was pretty much dry, but it didn't disappoint as far as our winds go. 50-mile-an-hour gusts, dry vegetation, and we have seen a few fires around the region. Here's what our winds are looking like right now. Very, very windy in Hermiston and along that I-84 corridor through the Columbia River Gorge. Very windy in the Ellensburg and Yakima areas, and just breezy winds as you move to the east into the Columbia Basin. Warm day though, 82 in the Tri-Cities right now, 76 in Yakima, 74 in Pendleton. This is where we've been watching those gusty winds all afternoon in Ellensburg, 65 degrees there. Winds are sustained at 26 miles an hour, but gusting around 40. Temperature-wise tonight, looking good. The winds will start to decrease. Our wind advisory expires at 11 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow, beautiful day on tap. Winds are going to be much lighter. There's no chances of rain, and you'll see temperatures of the warmest in Tri-Cities at 80 degrees. For Mother's Day, well, cue the winds. They're coming back. We have another short wave moving through. It could bring a few sprinkles into the mountain areas, mainly dry in our lower elevations, but temperatures still nice and warm, 70s and 80s. So winds will decrease tonight. Beautiful Saturday. Winds come back for Mother's Day, but then we get dry and warm all next week. I'll give you all the details coming up in my first alert full weather forecast. Wendy?
Stacy, thank you. Tonight, brand new information on that deadly crash that shut down parts of George Washington Way in Richland early this morning. Richland police say officers responded around 3:50 a.m. to a single vehicle crash near George Washington Way and Jadwin Avenue. Police say the vehicle was heavily damaged. Tonight we are learning the driver was 23-year-old Dylan Stills, and we are told he died at the scene. Traffic heading toward Kennewick on George Washington Way was shut down for more than 4 hours. Jadwin remained closed while city crews replaced a traffic pole and traffic lights, but traffic has since resumed. The Welcome to Richland sign was torn in half. No word yet on how the crash happened, but of course, stay with Apple Valley News Now for updates. Now to an update on the Pasco crash that killed 2 people on April 30th. The Franklin County Coroner's Office now confirms drugs and alcohol were a factor. Washington State Patrol say the crash happened on Highway 395 north of the Blue Bridge when a pickup truck driven by 32-year-old Alex Lycon crossed the center line and smashed into an SUV. The crash killed both drivers, and the Coroner's Office says tests reveal that dangerous substances were in play.
So the initial test, both urine and blood, tested positive for alcohol and cocaine. We have sent those off to the state lab, Washington State Lab, to get a verification of it.
The Coroner's Office says it will take up to 2 months before it gets results back from the state lab. A Kennewick home caught fire this afternoon while police were actively responding to the home for a call. The Kennewick Fire Department says paramedics at the scene noticed smoke coming out of the 7th Avenue home leading to more firefighters coming in to put out the blaze. KFD says nobody got hurt and the home will likely be ruled uninhabitable. The cause of the fire still being investigated.
We don't know for sure. Our fire investigators are at the scene. They're going to determine what the cause of the fire was and where it originated. There was some initial conversations amongst bystanders and neighbors that said there may have been a candle involved, but we've not been able to verify that.
We also reached out to the Kennewick Police Department to learn why officers were originally sent to the home. At the time of this newscast, we are still working to get a response. Umatilla County Fire District 1, along with multiple fire departments in the region, responded to a natural cover fire near Alpine and Baggett Lane in Hermiston. Take a look at your screen here. Just huge flames and huge billowing smoke. Just before 2 p.m. today, there were reports of structures under threat. Officials say dry conditions along with high winds led the fire to accelerate rapidly and jump the road. No reports of anyone hurt or any structures lost. The fire is still under investigation tonight. First responders were called to an aircraft emergency this morning near Moses Lake. Crews responded to the 16,000 block of Road P.5 Northeast in the Black Rock area, about 16 miles northeast of Moses Lake. This after reports of a light plane emergency. Incident Command says the 2 people on board were not hurt. Officials have not released details on what led up to this emergency. U.S. Senator Patty Murray was in the region this week visiting Yakima Neighborhood Health Services to talk about housing, homelessness, and healthcare funding. Murray toured the facility and met with leaders about the organization's work, providing medical care, behavioral health services, and housing support across the Yakima Valley. The visit comes after Murray announced more than $170,000 in federal funding for the organization's Continuum of Care program, which helps people experiencing homelessness. Murray says she fought to protect that funding after proposed federal changes threatened homelessness programs nationwide. The city of Zilla is moving ahead with big plans to boost tourism and create a new community hub. City leaders want to build a Yakima Valley public market on city-owned land along Vintage Valley Parkway. The year-round market would give local farmers, wineries, breweries, and artisans a place to sell their products. A nearby sports complex is also in the works. City officials say the 2 projects would help attract visitors and support local businesses.
The vision is to create a single spot that will connect our wine growers and our beer producers and our farmers, our partners over there at the Yakima Nation, and any other businesses that want to take place and actually sell goods in the marketplace.
City leaders say they're now looking for community input as both projects move into the design phase. The jobs market stayed resilient during April. That, according to the Labor Department. That's even as fuel prices squeeze businesses and employers. But a new survey also found high gas prices are dragging down consumers' economic outlook. Karen Kafa has the latest.
Soaring fuel prices didn't stall employers from hiring in April as much as experts predicted. The Labor Department said the U.S. economy created 115,000 jobs last month, far exceeding economists' expectations of 65,000. Healthcare led the way with 37,000 jobs. Transportation and warehousing gained 30,000 and retail 22,000. The Trump administration describing the numbers as, quote, blockbuster. Some economists see a more tepid market that has government, manufacturing, and tech-related jobs down.
Basically, what we've got here is a continuation of companies not hiring, not firing workers, and that gives you a sort of okay-ish employment situation.
The labor participation rate, the percentage of people aged 16 and over either employed or actively seeking work, continued to slip, creating less of a threshold for the unemployment rate to stay steady at 4.3%. The number of part-time workers unable to find full-time roles ticked up.
Some of the numbers that are going to actually be powering consumer spending, which is 2/3 of GDP. That's our economic growth indicator. So those deeper numbers, things like underemployment, people struggling to get the amount of hours that they're working, those still looked negative.
Wage gains slowed again in April, and that growth could soon be outpaced by inflation. The University of Michigan on Friday said its latest reading of consumer sentiment dropped to a record low as the war in Iran keeps energy prices elevated. In Washington, I'm Karen Kafa.
Today, the U.S. Central Command said 3 American destroyers came under attack in the Strait, and the military responded with, quote, self-defense strikes. President Trump downplayed the attacks as a, quote, love tap, and says the ceasefire remains in effect. Following this newscast, ABC World News Tonight with David Muir picks up on coverage of the newly suspected cases of hantavirus, plus the fragile ceasefire as the U.S. fires on Iran-flagged tankers trying to break the blockade. Back here at home, the Walla Walla Balloon Stampede reaches a major milestone this weekend, celebrating 50 years of bringing hot air balloons to the community. While today's strong winds delayed morning launches at Howard Titan Park, community members came together for a weekend packed with colorful activities. Pilots standing by, ready to take to the skies once the winds drop below 5 miles per hour. The milestone celebration features morning launches and the beloved Night Glow Spectacular with food, music, and brilliantly lit balloons dancing against the evening sky.
Balloon Stampede is one of the longest running events in the whole country. 50 years is a long time to celebrate ballooning in a community like this. It's a pleasure to be here and an honor to be able to celebrate.
Organizers say whether balloons fly or not, the goal remains the same, bringing people together. The Balloon Stampede continues through Sunday with morning launches beginning at around 5:30 a.m., of course, weather permitting. Up next, Zilla prepares to honor fallen heroes, the event bringing the community together for reflection and remembrance. And with high temps, dry conditions, and gusty winds like you see here shaking this Yakima camera, Stacy is coming back to help you plan out your Mother's Day weekend in your full First Alert weather forecast.
Max, go get the ball. Go get the ball, Max.
When you're ready for more space to play, Numerica has flexible home loans so you can get more for what you love. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. And now that we've combined networks, T-Mobile covers more places than ever before. America's best network just got bigger. Join now and your plan price is guaranteed for 5 years. T-Mobile and US Cellular, better together.
A real meal deserves a real dessert, like the DQ $7 meal deal with your choice of all this for just $7. Because a full-size meal without that satisfying sweet treat, that's like chicken strips with no dip, like a burger with no bun, like a sundae with no drizzle. Treat yourself to an honest-to-goodness meal with full-size fries, a drink, and dessert for just $7. And for a limited time, try our new honey sriracha dip. DQ, happy tastes good.
Did you know CancerGuard can help screen for multiple cancers?
Good to know.
CancerGuard helps screen for over 50 cancers, even before symptoms appear.
Wait, what?
It's one simple blood test.
That really is good to know.
CancerGuard, from the makers of Cologuard.
Save thousands on the new Revolutionary Swim Spa at a one-time sale. Today through Sunday. Benton County Fairgrounds, Kennewick. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation in 1 day only. New 2026 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Benton County Fairgrounds, Kennewick. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
See? These dishes are still dirty.
You need a detergent that cleans your dishes and your filter.
Filter?
Yep, my go-to is Cascade Platinum Plus. Only these action packs have double the Dawn, breaking down food residue, even on your filter. Cascade.
When you're ready for more peace and quiet, Numerica has flexible home loans so you can get more for what you love. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters.
A special event in Zillah is bringing the community together to honor fallen service members this weekend. The city is hosting its annual 5K for the fallen, giving people a chance to reflect and remember. The free event takes place tomorrow, Saturday, May 9th at Yakima Chief Ranches. Registration starts at 7:30 in the morning and the 5K begins at 8. Organizers say the event is open to everyone, whether you run, walk, roll, or stroll, and it's really designed to be both accessible and meaningful. Participants will travel along Vintage Valley Parkway, passing tribute posters and making their way to the Gold Star Monument, all meant to honor those who gave their lives in service.
What it does is brings together people to help honor and remember the ultimate sacrifice of those that have lost their lives in the line of duty serving for our American military. And we actually have tribute posters along the recently completed Vintage Valley Parkway.
This will be the 4th year for the event, which continues to grow and now honors fallen service members from across the Yakima Valley and the Yakima Nation. The city of Hermiston is continuing to invest in its park systems with new projects aimed at improving outdoor spaces for the community. Hermiston Parks and Rec is moving forward with several projects across the city. That includes adding a new playground and basketball court at Horizon Park and developing Sherman Park with new trails, picnic areas, and a small dog park called Jackrabbit Run. Officials also point to the recently completed Good Shepherd Pickleball Complex as an example of how the city is expanding recreational options while keeping up with community growth. As wildfire season approaches, Umatilla County Fire District 1 says preparation is key to keeping communities safe. With summer right around the corner, the fire district is shifting its focus to wildfire preparedness, just a major part of its response in this rural area. The district covers more than 200 square miles, meaning crews have to be ready to respond quickly, often working with other local and state agencies when large fires ignite. Officials say they prioritize specialized equipment like brush rigs and interface engines designed to handle both structure and wildland fires. They also rely on strategic staffing to make sure coverage is never lost, even during major incidents.
We will backfill stations. So say there's, a large fire like the Cold Springs fire that's happening, and it's requiring all of our staff that are on shift that day to go fight that fire. We'll backfill with additional staffing to come in and staff those additional stations.
Officials say this approach allows them to respond to wildfires while still protecting the community from other emergencies at the same time.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Hooray, hooray, it's the 8th of May. Happy Friday. Mother's Day weekend is here. We start off, of course, in a first alert weather day. We've had strong gusty winds. We have a wind alert now. That will expire at 11 o'clock tonight, but it's going to stay pretty windy for most of the evening. You can count on those winds decreasing a little bit later. Here's what our gusts are doing right now. Very windy in Hermiston, Ellensburg, Yakima, seeing those gusty winds. Breezy in the Columbia Basin, a little bit windy there in Walla Walla tonight as well. Now, the good news is winds are going to decrease after we get through tonight, but you can expect these gusts pretty much till at least 11, 12 o'clock or so overnight. Plus, we're watching out for blowing dust. Definitely had watery ice today, so there's a lot of stuff blowing around our dust-prone areas. Be safe on those highways out there. Live look right now in Richland, our sky cam down on Columbia Point. 82 degrees with a feels like temp of 81. Winds are coming from the west at 10, and again, they're gusting about 15 or 20 miles an hour. Overnight lows tonight, once again comfortable, right around the same as last night, maybe a little bit cooler, especially in Yakima and Ellensburg tonight, the lower 40s up that way. So a little bit cooler cooler than we saw the last few nights. And that's because this trough that just moved through our area, that created that cloud cover earlier in the day, but most of that has moved on out of the area. It was a dry cold front that moved through, and we'll have another one of those moving our way on Sunday. But for tomorrow, temperatures do remain above average through the west, and those warm temperatures are spreading further across the country as we head towards the weekend. Zone by zone tomorrow, Kittitas Valley, we're going to see middle 70s through the area with breezy winds from the southeast at 13 miles an hour. In the Yakima Valley, we'll have the lower 70s, or excuse me, the upper 70s, lower 80s, all the way down to Grandview with winds from the southeast at 9 miles per hour. In the Columbia Basin, we're going to be in the upper 70s and lower 80s as well, with our wind gusts pretty nice and light at 7 miles per hour. For the foothills and Walla Walla area, winds will be peaking at about 9 miles an hour. So good news for the ballooners up in Walla Walla for that balloon stampede. As far as rain goes, the only thing I'm seeing is a little blip on Sunday. This Futurecast model is picking up a few stray showers moving across the Cascades and maybe a sprinkle coming through our area, but little to no accumulation expected as that system will move out towards the Blues. But that's pretty much it weather-wise. Our forecast for Sunday, Mother's Day, looking pretty nice as well. 70s and 80s. The precip chances are 0, but the winds, especially in Ellensburg, will pick right back up. So be prepared for that. So again, high winds on Sunday in Ellensburg, 70s and 80s for your temperatures, and a little bit of a cool down next Friday in Ellensburg. Extended forecast for Yakima looking good. Look for those breezy winds also on Mother's Day. Temperatures hovering in the low to mid 80s for most of the week with a little bit of a cool down next Friday. Here's Tri-Cities. We'll see those 80-degree temperatures right on through till the end of the week, where we're briefly moving down to about 78. Overnight lows are comfortable. Hermiston, beautiful, 70s and low 80s, so really, really nice spring weather. Other than, like I said, if we can just look past the winds, it's like perfect conditions outside, and a great Mother's Day weekend ahead, so pretty happy about that.
It's funny because when those winds get going, they get kicking out there.
Right.
It's just I'll be looking at something across the room, and then just out of my peripheral vision, something catches my eye, and it's just trees and bushes just blowing and giving her out there. So.
Yeah. So overall, though, good weekend, and I'm crossing my fingers for the balloonists in Walla Walla for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be your day, Walla Walla.
All right, I feel it. I'm feeling positive.
There you go.
All right, still ahead. Art becomes a bridge in Walla Walla. The artist behind the collaborative piece when we return in tonight's Spotlight.
Back again, Jeff? Well, I'm future you. Our doctor figured out why your constipation with belly pain keeps coming back. It's IBS-C, and Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess is not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Imagine, what could relief from IBS-C mean for you? Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn how AbbVie and Ironwood could help you save.
At Good Shepherd Healthcare System, we're growing rapidly, meeting our mission to provide exceptional care close to home, adding top doctors, building new facilities, and investing in cutting-edge technology. We've expanded services, added an air transport base, and grown to over 1,700 team members strong. We're one of the region's largest and best employers, and all this growth is for you, and the best is yet to come.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some, gimme Some Bagels.
Pedals and Payouts continues this May at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. And the money tree is back, blooming all weekend long with over $4,000 in cash and free play. Every Friday and Saturday, the money keeps growing until it's won. Then on Saturday, May 30th, 4 grand prize finalists will try to grow their riches over $10,000 in cash and prizes. May is in full bloom only at Wild Horse Resort and Casino.
Wendy Redmond, only one station. Apple Valley News Now.
And we're always on your side. Walla Walla High School English Language Development students teamed up with Whitman College for a collaborative mural celebrating identity, culture, and community. During an April visit, students worked alongside Whitman's Hispanic Studies Department to create the vibrant piece. The mural was officially unveiled yesterday when the students returned to campus. It'll be on display in the Whitman Library through May, highlighting student voices, collaboration, and belonging. Very cool.
Very nice, yeah. All right, well, I'm ready for the weekend. I know I am. Stay with us and I'll give you a final look at that weather forecast.
New Mr. Clean Magic Erasers make impossible possible. Just wet and squeeze and effortlessly cut through 100% of dirt, grease, and grime. So this is
100% possible.
They're upgraded and last 2 times longer to tackle more messes. It's not just clean, it's Mr. Clean.
If you'd like to improve your sleep, you're gonna love the Sit, Sleep, and Relax sale at Walker's Furniture, where the Memorial Day savings are starting early on Beauty Rest, Serta, and over 40 more styles of the best name brand mattresses. Save big, sleep better, and pay over time with no money down special financing for 5 years. It's never been easier to upgrade your sleep, pay less, and get up to $300 in free furniture and free delivery with select mattress sets. This week at Walker's.
Psst, psst. You make me feel so miserable.
Psst, psst. Flonase relieves your worst allergy symptoms so you can start feeling better the same day and save your relationship with nature. Flonase.
Let's go. No matter what your name is, everyone has something to protect.
I should have done this a long time ago.
For Ellie Flaum, it's her freedom.
Quit laughing at me. Here, let me show you guys.
It's her flexibility. And it's the life she's been waiting to live in retirement.
Am I smiling too much?
Everyone has something to protect. And Prudential can help guarantee income through retirement. So you can protect your life's work.
I did it. Look. Thank you. Oh, this is definitely not the last.
Who's your rock?
You got shortness of breath, chest pains, and a cough. Little things wipe you out, you can't shake it off. It might be long COVID. You got chills, brain fog, depression, fever, can't smell or taste. It be long COVID. One more time.
The future of healthcare is here at Prosser Memorial Health. Home to Mako Smart Robotics for precise joint replacement, Prosser Memorial Health has added aquablation therapy for advanced prostate care. And now we're proud to be the first in Eastern Washington with the Da Vinci 5 surgical system, bringing world-class robotic surgery close to home, all inside our brand new state-of-the-art hospital built with you in mind. Prosser Memorial Health, the future of care, right here, right now. Learn more at prosserhealth.org.
They're not fancy. No leather seats, no powerful sound systems, but they have wheels, seat belts, and AC. These are Apple Valley News Now cruisers, and they go where news happens. Because Apple Valley News Now is everywhere you need us to be.
Reporting in Pendleton, Ellensburg, Tri-Cities Airport.
From the Blues to the Cascades, one television station leads the way with local news you trust. Oh, and when you see one of our cruisers, please go ahead and wave. We're Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Always on your side.
And welcome back. It's finally Friday. Hooray, hooray, the 8th of May.
I like that little rhyme.
Yeah, exactly. All right, weather-wise this weekend, so it has been windy today. It is a first alert weather day. The good news is winds are decreasing. Let's look at our big headlines going into the weekend. Again, the big weather stories for you is our alert day ending tonight. Possibly another alert day on Sunday, especially in the Kittitas Valley for once again gusty winds. Our temperatures are going to be nice and warm though for the next 7 days. Planning your day out tomorrow, look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Really nice weather. And the winds will pick up in Walla Walla, but it's looking pretty good as far as the ballooning goes for the balloon stampede. So enjoy your Saturday. For Mother's Day, also looking nice. However, moms might not want to wear that flowy skirt. Just saying, it's a skirt alert on Sunday with winds gusting 30 to 50 miles an hour throughout the area. So yeah, got to throw on the skirt alert. And better yet, grab the Apple Valley News Now weather app. That'll let you know exactly what's going on, exactly where you are at.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us here on the news at 5.
Have a great weekend. We'll be back at 6.